This is the instant Omni Pro 19QT toaster oven air fryer. My first thought after unboxing and using it a few times is that it actually feels like a real oven, not just a toaster with extra buttons. It's sturdy, the door has a solid swing, and the controls make sense without a learning curve that scares you off. I washed the trays, did the quick burn-off run the manual suggests, and got cooking the same day. Key features that stood out to me are the rotisserie kit, the temperature probe with auto shutoff, and the wide range of modes like air fry, bake, roast, broil, reheat, dehydrate, and slow cook. If you're new to air frying, it's basically strong, fast-moving hot air that crisps food quicker than a standard oven. That means shorter cook times and less preheat. The Omni Pro has a strong fan, and the heat ramps up quickly. My preheats averaged a few minutes, which made quick dinners feel truly quick. From my experience, the temperature probe is the feature that changed how I cook in this box. I roasted a chicken on the rotisserie, set the target to 165 degrees F, and the oven shut off right when the breast hit that temperature. No guessing, no overcooking, no opening the door every few minutes to stab it with a separate thermometer. The skin was crisp, the meat was juicy, and I didn't have to babysit it. The rotisserie kit is complete: spit, forks, and a lift tool. And once you tighten the forks well so the bird is balanced, it rotates smoothly. I also ran the probe with a roast on a regular rack, and it worked just as well. For anyone who struggles with dry chicken, this probe makes a real difference. I tested a 12 pizza on bake and convection bake, and it fits comfortably. I got a nice browned crust in about the time a typical oven would take, without heating up the whole kitchen. I did notice the back right corner ran slightly hotter in my unit, so rotating the pizza halfway led to a more even finish. This is common with countertop convection ovens, and it's easy to adjust to. Air frying frozen fries and wings came out as you'd expect from a good air fryer: crispy outside, tender inside, and done in less than 20 minutes. Shaking the basket midway helps, or you can flip with tongs if you're using the perforated tray. Toast is solid, 6 slices fit, and while the very edges can be a shade lighter, it's consistent enough that I switched from my pop-up toaster without a second thought. I gave the slow cook a try with a simple chili. It's a nice add-on for people who don't want a separate slow cooker on the counter. The heat is gentle and steady, and the glass door makes peeking irresistible, though I still try to keep the door shut because every opening loses heat. I wouldn't call it a replacement for a large, dedicated slow cooker if you're cooking for a crowd, but for small batches it works well and saves space. In terms of size and capacity, it hits a sweet spot for me. The interior easily handles a whole chicken or a 12-inch pizza, and there's enough headroom for taller items. The outside footprint is about 15.5 inches deep, 14 inches wide, and 13.8 inches tall, so it lives on my counter without hogging everything else. It's perfect for people who want a multi-use oven that can stay out all the time without feeling like it took over the kitchen. The controls are straightforward. There's a clear screen, a knob for time and temp, and labeled buttons for the modes. Beginners won't get lost. I like that I can change fan speed and light, and the oven remembers the last settings I used. The beeps are loud enough to hear from another room but not obnoxious. The interior light is bright, and the glass door makes it easy to check browning. Cleaning has been simple. The crumb tray slides out, which is key because you'll use this a lot. The pans and air fry tray clean up with a soak and a scrubby. I line the drip pan with parchment when I'm roasting something fatty to cut down on scrubbing. The interior walls wipe down easily after they cool. Like any air fryer, if you cook greasy foods at high temps, you might get a little smoke. Keeping the tray clean and not overcrowding the basket helps. I leave a few inches of space behind the unit so it vents properly. On performance, I checked the temperature with an oven thermometer because I'm picky, and mine ran about a few degrees hot at higher temps. That's common and easy to work around by lowering the set temp slightly or relying on the probe for meats. The fan noise is about what you'd expect, like a microwave on high, but still fine for conversation. Heat leakage from the door is minimal. The handle stays cool enough to grab. In my opinion, the best part of this oven is that it truly replaces several appliances without feeling compromised. I've used it for daily meals, not just as a novelty. It preheats faster than my full oven, handles delicate bakes and heavy roasts, and air fries like a champ. I like that it came fully assembled with the accessories I actually use. If you're skittish about rotisserie, don't be. Once you do it once, it's straightforward and the results are worth it. It's perfect for anyone who wants a single, capable countertop oven that can air fry, bake, roast, and rotisserie without fuss. If you meal prep, the capacity is generous. If you cook for 1 or 2 most nights, it's fast and practical. If you have kids, air-fried snacks are easy wins. If you don't want to heat up the whole kitchen, this is a great alternative to your big oven. I'd recommend this for people who value convenience but still care about results. If you want accurate temps for proteins, the probe and auto shutoff make it much easier. If you live in a small space, the footprint-to-capacity ratio is strong. If you're new to air frying, the presets take the guesswork out, and as you get comfortable, you can fine-tune temps and times quickly with the knob. A couple of tips from using it daily. Read the safety notes in the manual. Don't cover the bottom with foil because it blocks airflow. Balance the rotisserie load so it spins evenly, and give the unit a little space on the sides and back so it can breathe. For crispier results, keep foods in a single layer. And for even browning, rotate pans when you notice one side coloring faster. In conclusion, the instant Omni Pro 19 QT toaster oven air fryer delivers on versatility and ease of use. It's quick, it's reliable, and it hasn't let me down on anything from rotisserie chicken to weeknight pizza. The temp probe and rotisserie gear are standout tools, and the interface encourages you to actually use the features instead of ignoring them. From my experience, this is a countertop workhorse that earns its spot. If this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or your own tips in the comments. Thank you for watching.